What is up, everybody? Drill88 here, and welcome back to another episode of Samurai Jack Episodic Vlogs. Today, well, actually, first, I just want to apologize for the lateness of these episodes. I was actually supposed to get this episode done last week, and then I ended up going on a vacation sooner than I thought, so I missed out on it, and also have the next episode to consider. So, just want to get that out of the way, but episode 5! After the amazing ending of episode 4, can't wait to jump into this one, so let's jump right into it. To kick things off, we have what appears to be the last bastion, the last tower, the dwelling place of Aku, in what originally looked like just a very large pointy-looking tree. I'm guessing it's actually Aku's tower. In the middle of a crater, and a Iron Roman tank shows up at the edge of the crater. Then a whole army of ironclad Roman tanks show up. Then a bunch of people riding armored rhinoceri show up. And then we hear bagpipes, and we see Scottish Amazonian warriors. And then we see the Scotsman. Oh, I love this character so much. We see the Scotsman, old, in a wheelchair, having a Gatling gun on his leg. And it's great. Some banter ensues, everybody charges, they're attacking Aku's tower, and, Aku's in a bit of a, as he put it, malaise. And, so he decides to wipe out the army, and Aku comes out, goes wrecking ball on parts of the armies, and, the Scotsman's like, okay, everyone, you retreat, leave now, I'll fend them off. And they leave, and the Scotsman just starts smack-talking Aku. It is hilarious. And then Aku laser eye beam fries him. And kills him. We see a skeleton and he turns to ash. It's terrible. Then the Aku returns back to his tower. The Amazonian Scots ladies show back up, saying they'll avenge their father. Apparently, he is the father of this entire army. So Scotsman got around. And then he comes back due to Celtic magic as a ghost. So he said, we're going to raise another army, find Jack, and beat that big baby. So it was fantastic seeing this character again. I really enjoyed the intro to this. Meanwhile, back at the island, Ashi is having existential crisis when the moon mask starts talking to her, telling her that she is weak, that she should go ahead and kill the samurai. It's suddenly daytime, and then Jack gets a water serpent to give them a ride. And they go across the sea. It's pretty interesting. Very nice music in this segment, actually. And let's see. Looking at my notes. Yes. They get to shore, and Jack just straight up, goodbye. And then she... No, not goodbye. She follows him. She wants to know the truth. He initially says, I'm not going to tell you. You're too full of hate. And she goes off on a bit of a understandable, but, you know, she goes on a bit of a tirade. And he says he'll show her. Enter the, basically, the montage of showing all the bad that has happened with Aku. Takes her to multiple areas, takes her to a city where Jack gets an awesome looking outfit. Like, I love the coat and the hat. It's fantastic in this scene. But, we see what looks like a criminal coming in to this, planet. And he's like, okay, well, am I allowed here? Aku says, I hear that Aku welcomes people like us. And the clerk is like, yes, absolutely. Your new home is this area over here. And it shows a village with children. And and Ashi's just, like, totally upset about this. It's terrible. At a point, Jack keeps showing her all this stuff, and she's like, fine, I believe what you say, so what do we do? And Jack's just, nothing. And Chiefrey is like, what? What do you mean, nothing? And Jack's just like, he laments. I've been fighting Aku for ages, and there's no way to beat him, and it's hopeless. It's pointless. Then we see some survivors apparently in the rubble of this town that they're in, and what I would like to call the furry Mr. Meeseeks. And says that, well, the guy's super glad to see Jack, said that they took all the children to the factory. So they take off, head towards the factory, and you see all of the, like, little furry blue children, they're there, but then, like, this high-pitched noise starts going on, and they all just go totally rabid and start chasing after them. Jack tells, they're running away, Jack tells Ashi to try and find the source of it, to take care of it. She goes into this factory area and she gets grabbed by all these mechanical arms, and Mr. McCreepy Dude is there, who's controlling all this stuff. Starts shocking her. Cut back to Jack. He's getting like almost ripped to shreds by these savage little blue furry thingies. And Ashi eventually escapes and blows up the console, and the noise stops. And in the process, Jack has not harmed any of these. He can't bring himself to do it. Well, his honor won't allow him to do it. And then when the machine explodes, they all just kind of like seize up with electricity, then pass out. And he is just wailing. He thinks he killed them. And then we see, and oh my gosh, then we see the Green Warrior outside. And he says, "It is time." And then Jack says, "Yes, it is." And he goes outside and he follows the Green Warrior. And then Ashi comes in, she goes inside, and the children start waking up, and it's good. But Samurai Jack is nowhere. And then end scene. And oh my gosh, I'm going to be straight up honest. I am very glad that I did not watch this when it came out. This cliffhanger would have left me just crazy. I don't think I could have handled it well. So, another really great episode. I'm liking the tag team between Ashi and Jack. I really hope something cool happens as far as that tag team goes. I don't know what, but hopefully it'll be cool. One minor note, I do like that Jack is getting ongoing outfits as he goes, but kind of keeps ending up in the, bare-chested rags that he normally ends up in. So that's a thing, but minor note. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Check out this episode. It is fantastic. And I'll see you guys in the next video.